Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, episode 222. Really wasn't expecting to make anything today. I wasn't expecting any major news or anything, but I saw this pop up a few hours ago, and I was like, yep, I know what I'm talking about tonight. So, Saw 11. It has a release date for next year. It's supposed to come out September 27th, 2024, which, as the article states, that's roughly the same window in which Saw X debuted this year. So that late September spot, that's what Saw X had, and that's what Saw 11 has. Now, with Saw X, that was supposed to come out in like late October. It was the 27th of October, so right before Halloween, which historically, like with the exceptions of the lone exception of Spiral, every Saw movie from Saw 1 to Jigsaw all opened that pre-Halloween weekend. And I thought Saw X would do the same, but Lionsgate made the very bold choice to push it up to late September, which I thought was a little strange, especially considering like they made this decision when the writer strike and the actor strike were both going on at the same time. So you would expect them to maybe like push it back. You would expect any movie during that time to get pushed back because, well, you can't rely on writers and you can't rely on actors for like promotion or anything. So you were kind of in a bad spot. But Lionsgate, I guess they knew more than any of us that the movie would be fine, that it wouldn't deal with any problems. And it didn't deal with any problems because Saw X did quite well for itself when it came out. It was able to play throughout the whole month of October. So I imagine Lionsgate was like, damn, that was such a good idea. We should do it again. And they're doing it again. So, yeah. So what do I think about this? I'm not surprised about a Saw 11 because Saw X did quite well for itself. It managed to stop the bleeding of the Saw movies. I mean, sure, it's nowhere near the top when it comes to box office, but it showed that there is still a fan base there. There is still an audience there who are willing to watch these movies, who want to see these movies. So why not keep going, right? And what really helps Saw 11 is that Saw X was well received, very well received. That movie, it had no right being as good as it was. It really didn't. But that movie, they actually tried. Like, they wanted to make something that wasn't just solely just a gore fest. I mean, Saw X was a gore fest. It had to be. But it had a little more thought put into it when compared to the majority of the Saw movies. Had a little bit, it was a little more human than most of the movies, which I think definitely helped it. So, yeah, so what I'm hoping for Saw 11 is that the creative team, they see the results for Saw X, they look at the reception, they see all the positive feedback, they use that as fuel, and they keep that momentum going for Saw 11. And that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they learn the right lessons from Saw X and use them to make Saw 11 the best it can be. That's all I want. But I'm not sure what will happen. I mean, it's not like this movie has like a plot synopsis or anything. But I guess we'll find out in due time. Probably the early part of next year, I assume. And then, yeah, so for a Saw fan like myself, this is good news. I'm looking forward to this. I will definitely be watching this. And yeah, that's really it. That's the only thing that really happened. I mean, I know there was like the Waitress musical getting extended, but I did not feel like talking about that. That really wasn't important. Plus, it already released, so it'd be kind of weird talking about it now. So, yeah, so that's it. So now it's time to play that game. What will happen next? And man, that's a very good question at this point. I mean, December, we're almost halfway through December. The rest of December will be fine. I mean, box office wise, I'm not sure. Wonka has a really good chance of being a major hit. The chances of it being a hit have very much increased in like the last few weeks. But the rest of these movies, I don't know. I think Migration has a good chance of succeeding. Aquaman 2, we'll wait and see. But yeah, Whitebird, I'm surprised Lionsgate haven't said anything about that. Like, I don't know why they didn't like take the chance to redate it, but I guess maybe they forgot. I don't know. And then we got January. All these movies should release realistic. Underdogs, why is that still here? That's on Amazon Prime. That should get scratched off. Uh let's see. February, The Chosen season 4, the whole month of February. Argyle, Lisa Frankenstein, blah blah blah. Madam Web, I'm so excited for that because I know it's going to be a dumpster fire and I want to experience it. I want to be there. I want to be one of the few people on planet Earth who said, I watched Madam Web in the theater. I want that. Because I know nobody's going to watch it, but I will, just to say I did. Um, they got the rest of February. They got March. Nothing here should change. I'm surprised there's no Kung Fu Panda 4 trailer out in the wild. Like, the movie comes out in 3 months. Like, maybe they're saving it for Migration. I mean, it would make sense. Both are from Universal. Maybe they're saving it. They want to attach a trailer to that. Because studio synergy. Maybe, I don't know. And no March 15th movie. Apparently, like, is any movie gonna take that spot? I'm not sure. Because we'll see. Then you got April. Blah 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 blah. Then you got September. Not September. Jesus Christ. May. I'm still not confident in Furiosa and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes opening the same day. I feel like that's a bad decision. But no one has changed. No one's changed their mind yet. So I guess we'll see if things work out that way. I mean, who knows? Then you got June. Yeah, the Bike Riders has that June 21st date. It's there. I guess they just haven't updated it yet. Uh, I imagine the marketing for a lot of these summer movies, because I know we have trailers for Furiosa and Garfield and Kingdom of Planet of the Apes and Fall Guy. Where's the trailer for If? Where's the trailer for Bad Boy? Is Bad Boys 4? Has that finished filming? Has that finished production? I'm not sure. I mean, with the footage you got, you should release a trailer. It can't be that hard. I mean, the Batman was able to release a trailer with like a quarter of the film shot. Like, come on. Ballerina, where's the trailer for that? I guess they're just gonna wait. And Quiet Place Day 1, that trailer will probably pop up like February or March or something like that. And then you got July. July looking hella empty. Then you got August. And what else? September. I know Beetlejuice 2 finished production, so that I don't see that release date changing at all. There's Saw 11 right there. Opening out a week before Joker 2, so that's a bold choice. Then you got the rest of October. And yeah, okay, I was just checking something. Then you got November. Amateur. I have no idea what that is. So I'm not even gonna comment on it. Then you got December here. Sonic 3, that's pretty much the only movie I want to see that month. I really hope Mufasa fails miserably because it deserves it. And then you got all of the movies that are in the ether. I'm still mad, a little peeved. We haven't had any updates on Beyond the Spider-Verse. I feel like it's going to be a while before we hear anything. And I really want that movie. But I'm not going to make them rush the process. That's a terrible idea. But I want to hear something. Like, give me an update, please. I'd really appreciate it. And then you got 2025. Yeah, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and yeah. I feel like of all these movies, I'm not sure. Most of these movies, pretty much all these movies haven't started. None of them have started production properly yet. But Elio, like I feel like you could bump that up to 2024. Like why not? I feel like it'd be better to do that instead of just pushing it like way into the future. And yeah, it's not much else to say really. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. We'll check on more videos like this. I got playlists on the homepage, all previous cancel episodes. I made the channel. There's now 222 episodes. So if you want to watch any of those episodes from beginning to now, you want to binge them all from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that. So go do it. There's also box office predictions where I predict box office for movies. This weekend, I do Wonka, and I get to discuss how that'll do. That's going to be interesting to talk about. And then next week, God, I have way too many movies to discuss. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. So, not looking forward to that, but stay tuned. But if you want to watch any of the past prediction videos I made this year or the past few years, you can go right ahead. And there's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. I know I did my November recap like last week, and my December recap won't pop up until the beginning of January, that first real week of January, like between the 5th and the 12th. I'll say that much. That's when it'll pop up. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.